case I forgot to say so, you're looking very lovely this morning.
Thank you.
It's been a long time since I've had the pleasure of driving a lady to town.
Well, I appreciate your coming with me. Will you come in?
I don't think so, Victoria. In Fred's condition, maybe one visitor at a time. I'll just walk around town, maybe bunk into an old crony, tell a few lies. Pick you up about half an hour.
All right.
Give Fred my best regards.
I will.
Here.
Fred?
Oh, sorry.
How do you feel?
A lot better since you came in. Hey, Billy was here earlier. He said they were riding out this morning.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's learning. He's learning pretty good, but he's awful young.
Oh, now, Fred, you are not to worry. The doctor said so.
All right. Now, he said Harry Bodine came back in town.
Yes, he's staying with us just for a day or so.
He's moving on?
Well, Nick tried to get him to take over for you, but...
You agree?
He disagreed.
Yeah. Well, did he say what he came back for?
Oh, yes, to visit his wife's grave. Why?
Well, I never much figured him for a sentimental man, but maybe he's changed.
Wasting our time. Take an army to cover all this territory. Ken doubled back. Probably meet up with Billy and the rest.
I'll take a look around those rocks up there.
All right.
I'm all right. I just lost a little blood, that's all.
Doc Morar was just here, said he needs rest and quiet.
What happened?
Well, that gang had a stinger on his tail, and we got a little bit too close.
He could have been killed.
We all took that chance, Harry, when we rode out of here.
All except me. If I'd ridden out with you like you all wanted me to, maybe I could have prevented this. I'm sorry, Heath. I'm sorry.
Oh.
We don't blame you, Harry. It wasn't your fault. I mean, this thing has been going on way before you even came into town.
That man accepts the friendship and hospitality of folks. He doesn't turn his back when they have troubles.
No. We expected too much from you. We had no right to do that.
A brother of yours in there could be dead. I didn't have the right to let it almost happen. You still interested in me pinning on a badge?
Of course we are.
All right, let me borrow that hardware of yours.
What?
Here's gun belt and gun. Let me have it.
Oh, all right.
You got any particular affection for that skinny little tree over there?
No.
All right. You let me borrow a horse?
Yeah.
Thank you. I apologize for the theatrics, Nick, but I had to be sure.
Welcome back, Sheriff.
Thank you.
Feel like old times?
Old times, Billy? Oh, yes. Yes, I guess you could say that, huh? Same old desk, same old chair, and it still got the same old squeak. Yeah, but there've been 5 years of living in between. 5 years of living and dying. You know, the last time I went through those doors, I swore I'd never put on one of these again, but somewhere in a man's life, a wheel starts turning, and he finds that he's gone full cycle.
Nick was telling me about that shooting stunt you did. I sure wish I'd seen that.
Stunt? No, that wasn't really a stunt, Billy. That was 30 years of experience or 2 minutes of reassurance to an old eagle who was wondering if he still could really fly.
Well, I sure wouldn't say that you'd forgotten how.
You wouldn't, huh? Good boy. Well, now, suppose you just sit here on our nest and kind of, hold things together. I got a little reconnoitering to do.
I'd sure be proud to ride with you, sir.
Oh, there'll be plenty of time for that later on, Billy. Plenty of time, believe me.
Oh, Mr. Bodine, I want to show you something. Recognize this?
Should I?
It was yours.
Yeah, it seems to me I do remember it. Where'd you get it?
I went looking for it, and I found it.
You're gonna have to refresh my memory a little better than that, Billy.
Oh, it's Nick. He's always telling me stories about the days when you were sheriff. I guess I wasn't much more than about 12 then. Anyhow, he was telling me about the time the Murrieta gang chased you up Bennett Canyon.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, he said that by the time the posse got there, all you had left was 1 revolver and 3 bullets. You had lost your rifle, your horse, and a considerable amount of blood.
That Nick. He's a great one for remembering, isn't he?
Well, so am I. I finally rode on up there and looked for 2 days before I found that rifle. I think that was the day I decided to become a sheriff.
Well, you certainly did a Jim Dandy job of cleaning it up, didn't you?
Yep, I sure did. It works pretty good, too. I made sure of that. I figured maybe this morning you'd want it back. Do you, Miss Bodine?
Billy, you can bet your bottom dollar I wouldn't walk out of that door without this rifle. All right, now you sit here and mind the store like you're back, all right?
Yes, sir.
Billy. Thank you.
matey. I like the badge. See that you did it.
I told you I would, didn't I? What happened in town, Sam?
We shot the blooming sheriff. You know that, though, don't you, love?
Yeah. I know he's still alive, too.
Then he's a lucky man. I thought I'd botched something important. Hey, I got a verse for it. Listen. The sheriff is a lucky man, don't think that he is not. For he fell to the gun of poor old Sam, but ended up half shot.
If you did botch something important, somebody in town recognized that paint horse you're riding. That just might hang you someday, Sam.